No? Okay.
Hello and welcome to the Ren Faire vlog. This vlog is going to be mostly voiceover because I was living in the moment and did not record myself talking in a lot of the clips. And if you're one of my friends who I have all but promised this video to, you're welcome, so let's dive in. This first clip is just the parking lot situation. Honestly, wasn't that bad. We got there probably 30 minutes before the gates opened and we parked pretty close to the front. Now we're starting off strong in the parking lot. These are some of my friends, and as a family they dressed up as Shrek, Fiona, and Dragon. And next up we have my husband Ben as a Viking, and every time I put the camera on him he made those scary eyes, so this is him just practicing getting into character. Shayla is just caking this green paint on Brennan's face, and we were kind of cracking up about it. It's very neon. Harrison was showing off his dragon wings. That's very cool. And then this is us again in the parking lot. Perfect timing. Brennan turning around. And the setting spray probably wasn't the best option. We should have used powder. There's Harrison just contemplating his life. This is the line to get in. Again, it looks really bad, but it honestly maybe took 15 minutes to get in. And then again, Ben practicing his stare. This is when we met our other friends Sarah and Elliot inside the gates. Ben's trying to decide what he wants to do with his beard. Sarah looked adorable, like Little Bo Peep. And here we are together in a little shop at the Ren Faire. And I forgot to mention that this is the Scarborough Renaissance Fest in Waxahachie, Texas. But Sarah is actually my OG Renaissance Fair girl. We went to the Texas Renaissance Fest in Houston a couple years ago, and here are our outfits then. So shout out to Sarah for being my Ren Faire buddy. It's been really fun going with her, and I cannot wait for the next. Okay, back to the entrance. We just had to wait for Shayla, Brennan, and Harrison to come in the gates, and there they are looking for us in this very stalkery video. And honestly, Brennan's Shrek costume was an absolute hit, as you can see in this video. You can also see that we are in hour 1 and the paint is already irritating Brennan, and that is a theme coming up. This is the moment where we got roped into an actual show, apparently. So me and Shayla dipped, but I just really wanted to highlight this kid, the pretzel kid. So if you've ever been to a Ren Faire, you've seen someone carrying around a bunch of pretzels on a big stick, and I just thought that this was so creative of this kid. I guess he made those out of pipe cleaners and he was giving them out. I didn't get one, but I just wanted a picture of him. He was so cute, and I hope he enjoyed the rest of his fair day.
Everyone over here, my friends.
Bloodthirsty mob, okay.
We're forming a circle.
Bloodthirsty mob, I'm down.
Please prepare yourself for this next clip because I literally could not handle it.
Breakfast of your dreams, do not miss Cirque du Soleil at 11:15. Just have that favor coming up next.
These were the rats from the Cirque du Soleil show, and when I reflect on my day, this is the one regret that I have, to be honest. I wish I would have seen the show. They were so cute. I think this is my first time ever petting a rat, and honestly, I loved them. At first it was like, ooh, there are rats over there, but then look at them, they're climbing in his shirt. Oh my gosh, they were so cute. So yeah, that's my top regret. On the topic of shows, here are a few that we saw. We didn't really do our research well enough to figure out which ones we wanted to see before because we were just walking around having a good time. But again, the next time I attend a Ren Faire, I want to actually see what shows they have, which ones I actually want to go to now that I've been twice. So this man was stacked on, I think it's 5 chairs, and he put them up and stood on each one as he was stacking them up. We just caught the end of it, but he was juggling fire, as you could see. That was pretty amazing. And here's the next show that we caught while we were eating our lunch. They were a rock bagpipe band. Pretty cool. So I'll just let you enjoy that. I genuinely enjoyed this, and they were handing out egg shakers. And so here's a clip that Shayla got of me playing one. I did not know she was recording me, but I was getting it. touched on it a little earlier, but I wanted to do a full segment on my outfit. So I was able to thrift almost every item of my outfit. This is including those amazing rain boots I found 3 days before the event. And the only thing I didn't thrift was my hat, which I sewed. And honestly, I love it and I want to wear it every day. And here's a video that Shayla got of me walking. Here's my basket that I made. So I found this basket at Michael's and I just got some fake flowers to stick in the back for more decoration. And I had those little mushroom Christmas ornaments. And if you've never been to a Ren Faire, I do think that a basket, something that can clip onto your belt so you don't have to carry it around all day. I love my outfit. I think it all coordinated well together and I want to wear it every day. So if you see me out, don't judge me because I'm probably going to be wearing this. This takes us into the food portion of the video, which also was apparently the only time I remembered how to vlog. So I hope you enjoyed these clips. They might be chaotic, but this is what we ate that day. Okay, first food of the day.
Corn dog.
Corn dogs. Lemonade.
Tea. Eat old corn dog. Eat old cherry lime. Eat old sweet tea. Hey.
We're doing great. We're doing great.
Eat old white tea.
I don't know what to say.
I don't need to. I'm just like. Food number 2. Pickle.
Jerky.
Jerky. Oh
Jerky.
no. Pickle down. Somebody dropped a pickle over there.
Well, you know, sometimes you get a slippery pickle.
Food number 3.
I'm thirsty.
Morale is low. I have a Diet Dr. Pepper.
Manna from heaven.
Rapid fire costume sightings. I wanted to get more, but these are the ones I got. Guy Fawkes, amazing, creative. I loved it so much. Then we have King Arthur and the horse from Monty Python. I got a short video, so I tried to clip it together, and then there's the only other video I got of a costume I liked. Believe it or not, someone was getting married. So this is a little clip of the wedding party and they had this section blocked off. And I thought this was really neat because everyone in this area was being really quiet and respectful. And just to the left of the frame is like a little gazebo with all the guests at the wedding. This was a little booth that a guy had set up where you could just pick leather round and stamp it. Then of course we have the parade. At my last Ren Faire, this was one of my favorite parts of the day, and I'm assuming these are all the shop owners and just staff of the fair. I don't really know for sure. You got to see a lot of costumes at once. There's a man spinning a plate. I didn't even notice that when I was recording. The guy in the boat was really, really cool. That was one of the coolest costumes I'd seen. And speaking of shops, I did not record a lot of the shops, but I did do some shopping, some looking around. One of the things that I wanted so bad, I heard people with this bird whistle all day, and then at the end of the day when we were so tired, me and Sarah were trekking around the fair trying to find who was selling this bird whistle, and I finally found one, and here it is. It's so loud. It is hard to do, and it's so loud, but it was really cool. And next year I already determined I want to buy a garland so bad. I didn't buy one this year because I had a hat.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Ren Faire. You were amazing. We finally found our bird whistles. Uh-oh, mine spilled. We're still learning.
I dropped mine. No, mine spilled.
I also purchased an ocarina, but I'm not very good at it. But all in all, thank you for watching my vlog for the Ren Faire. As you heard in this video, I have a lot of ideas of what I want to do next year, including watching more shows. So thank you to all my friends who stuck around to the end, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!